This is the definition of an insurrection. Go ahead and read that. That is not what is happening in Los Angeles. So why does the Trump administration, Trump himself and his allies keep calling the people protesting insurrectionists? And why do they keep referring to this as an insurrection? A very simple reason. They want to be able to use the US military on the ground in the United States on US soil to fight against its own people, the citizens of the United States. You see, there's this thing it's called the Posse Comitatus Act of 1878, which prohibits U.S. military to be used for domestic law enforcement. But in that act, it says if it is designated by Congress for them to be used, but there's another provost, also if we are under the Insurrection Act, they can be used. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to frame this as an insurrection so they can bypass the Posse Comitatus Act and use U.S. military against its own people. This cannot stand. This is where you call your senators, your congressmen, and you tell them they need to stand against this. Because you may just think that you're safe living in Wyoming, South Dakota, Arkansas, or any of these red states. But if he can break the blue stronghold of California, he will be able to run roughshod over the entire country. And that's the end goal. He wants to break California, and he wants to be able to use military forces in blue states or blue cities. New York, Boston, places where people are standing up against him and his policies, people that are trying to keep ICE from kidnapping people off the streets. That is the end goal. That's why words matter. So we need to call it what it is. What is happening in LA is not an insurrection. It is a protest that was escalated by the federal government as a big show to support the Trump regime in its agenda.